What's going on, everyone? Sean here from Krypton Investing, back with another exciting token review. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out our call channel link down below. Now today we're going to be talking about DigiCask, which is a little bit different than the meme tokens and then even a lot of the utility tokens that we talk about, as they're basically going to be giving you the opportunity to invest in the liquid gold. But what do I mean by that? So we are making Whisky investments, hence the liquid gold, accessible to all. Investing in Whisky cask used to be expensive and sometimes not easy to sell. With DigiCask, you can invest in affordable fractions of premium Whisky cask and trade them at any time. So basically, their vision is to bring the opportunity to invest in Whisky cask to the average person. So for those that don't know my background, I'm heavy in real estate. So I was like, you know what? Let me research and see exactly what entails investing into a Whisky cask. Now it can get super expensive, but I think the average cost is going to be roughly around $4,000, but you're also going to have storage, maintenance, and pesky insurance that you have to worry about, not to mention probably years before you get a return on that investment. But with DigiCask, they give you the opportunity again to invest in fractional shares of it that you can sell at any time. But let's go ahead and continue down the website and go over exactly what's going on with DigiCask. So continuing down the website, we have 35,000 community members, Telegram, Twitter, everything you need is always going to be linked down below. We have 24,000 testnet users and 29,000 plus have joined the waitlist. They're going to be enabling efficient Whisky cask investments. We manage storage, insurance, and potential resale, which again, to the average person, that's going to be very hard to accomplish, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Track your investment's performance and watch your Whisky mature, increasing its value over time. When the time is right, benefit from potential returns or explore the pleasure of owning a matured Whisky cask. Now, we do have a really cool video right here explaining everything. I'm going to go ahead and play that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, stick around to the very end and you can go ahead and watch it there. Now, we also have our featured collection. We're going to have the Hog's Head Whisky collection, the Barrel Cask Whisky collection, and then the Butt Cask Whisky collection. But let's go ahead and check out each one of those. So first up, we have the Hog's Head Whisky collection. The value is $200,000. We're going to have 2,000 tokens available, 5 total bottles with a mature date of December 31st, 2025. Now we do have an estimated return of 15%. Price per token is $100. Again, we have the Barrel Cask Whisky collection. We're going to have a value of $82,000 with 1,640 available tokens, 300 total bottles. Now this one isn't going to mature until the end of 2028, but you get a 36% estimated return. And also the price per token is a little bit cheaper. Then we're moving on to the Butt Cask Whisky collection. So we have a $90,000 value, 1,800 tokens, 10 total bottles, and the mature date is the end of 2026 with a 24% estimated return, and then a price per token of $50. Now continuing down, diversify your investment portfolios. As it stands, Whisky is one of the most stable physical assets on the market, with Bloomberg going as far as to call it liquid gold, which again is exactly how I referred to it in the beginning without even reading that, which is basically what it is. Now again, real estate is my area of expertise. When you go ahead and compare it to annual returns, you have your fine Whisky at 10%, which is what we're talking about right here. Real estate 4.64%, US bonds at 8.39%. We have, I believe, a real estate investment trust, if I'm not mistaken, right here at 9.43%, and your average standard boring gold at 5.42%. But why would you want gold when you can have the Whisky gold? Coming on down, we are going to touch on the roadmap a little bit later on, but let's go ahead and hop on over and talk about the token itself. So talking about the token itself, it has a total supply of 1 billion, an initial market cap of 962K, initial supply of 48.1 million, a pre-sale price of 0.0075, and a launch price of 0.02. Now, aside from the Whisky tokens, which are restricted to trading on the platform, DigiCask owns a utility token, DCask, that enables the DigiCask ecosystem use case includes staking and governance, so really good to see that. Incentivizing the DigiCask platform investors via buyback and fee payments on the DigiCask platform. The token has been engineered in such a way that even in the bear market, our periodic buyback always ensures some price action on the DCAS token. Now looking at the token distribution, we have IDO at 2.6%, IEO at 5%, team at 12%, advisors at 3%, reserve at 13%, ecosystem growth fund at 25%, marketing at 13%, and liquidity at 20%. And we also see the token lockup schedule right here, the IDO at 3 months, the team is at 3 years, so really solid to see that. So you can go ahead and check that out right here. All right, so now that we have a basic understanding of exactly how this token and this project works, let's talk about what's been accomplished and what's coming up on the roadmap. So first, launch testnet program on Solana with 27,000 on waitlist for mainnet, a partnership with a reputable bonded warehouse and 2 major distilleries in Scotland. We have a company registration in Cyrus and filing for CYSEC exemption to trade STO tokens worth 5 million euros. And then also a partnership with Stasis Euro. As far as the roadmap goes, we have Q1, which was the MVP refinement, distillery and storage partnership, private sale. Then we're moving on to Q2, which we have the platform and smart contracts, the initial DEX offering, onboarding, tokenization of the first whiskey collection valued at 500K. Then we have Q3, we're going to be scaling operations. So again, you have to grow step by step. You can't just hop in all at once. You can't start at the top. Basically, you have to scale as you grow up. Of course, grow in the community, crypto license in Singapore, tokenization of second whiskey collection worth 1.5 million. Then we have Q4, secondary marketplace, USDC loan, more partnerships with distillers, which this is probably super important right here for what they're doing, continued marketing optimization, grow community, and then tokenization of third whiskey collection worth 3.5 million. So as you can see, they do have a lot coming up. All right, guys, so remember, all my videos are non-financial advice. I'm just basically giving you a stepping stool to start doing your own research. So we pretty much hit everything going on with the token, the current situation, the things that have been accomplished, the future roadmaps. But lastly, we do want to talk about how WhiskyCask investing works. So you explore available WhiskyCask, which again, we went over earlier in the video, the exact ones that are available. You're going to select and invest. Then we have the tokenization process right here, followed by expert management and storage. Remember, they do all that work for you. You simply buy and you hold, and it's that simple. Track performance and value, trade or redeem your tokens at any time. Then also transparent and secure platform. But lastly, before we end out the video, we're going to go ahead and play this right here, because again, I did go over everything, but this will give you even more details of exactly what's going on with the project. So we're going to play this to end it out, and that's going to do it for me. And until next time, trade safe and enjoy the video.
Fine whiskey investment hasn't just performed well. It's more than doubled the average return on investment compared to both real estate and gold. Not so long ago, entering the world of fine whiskey investment felt like trying to open a sealed vault. The costs were high, the regulations were complex, and only the elite seemed to hold the necessary contacts. For everyday investors like you and me, it was like peering through the bars, longing to unlock its secrets but feeling shut out from the inner circle. Driven by our passion for all things whiskey and a deep understanding of what makes a whiskey cask profitable, we were determined to break through the existing barriers, not just for ourselves, but for every whiskey enthusiast wanting to tap into this market. Through the vision to democratize and innovate whiskey investment, DigiCask was born. We have reimagined the entire process of investing in fine whiskey, making it more accessible, transparent, and straightforward than ever before. By forming partnerships with renowned distilleries around the globe, we grant you direct access to exclusive cask offerings. And through the use of blockchain technology, we've created a platform where fractional ownership of whiskey casks is not just possible, but simplified, ensuring that anyone with an interest in whiskey can own a share of a cask with ease. This means that instead of needing substantial capital to buy a whole whiskey cask, not to mention a warehouse to store it in, you can purchase a smaller, more affordable share. Each share represents a tangible piece of the cask, allowing you to own a portion of high-quality whiskey without breaking the bank. Our platform is compliant with the best security and regulation practice. We also allow you to not only purchase using USDC on Solana, but also using fiat. Our utility token enables the DigiCask ecosystem by allowing staking and governance. To become a part of the DAO governance, users must stake a certain amount of DCask tokens. Incentivizing investors. Some allocation of DigiCask profit is used to back from the market for every collection listed. Transaction fee. In the future, the platform's transaction fee will be charged in DCask tokens and burned, generating more demand for the token and reducing its scarcity in the long term. Whiskey cask investment through DigiCask isn't just a financial venture. It's a commitment to preserving and celebrating the rich heritage of whiskey production. By investing in whiskey casks, you contribute to a tradition that spans centuries, supporting the craftsmanship and dedication of distilleries across the globe.